What's up, guys? I'm back here again, recording another Angel System preview. Yeah, I know, it's only doing previews, but I started this series. It's the first series I've ever done on my channel. I'm just gonna blow through the rest of the teams. I only have 6 in the Metro left to do, and then I'm done, and then I'll work on new videos. I just wanted to finish the series. I didn't want to start a series and just not finish it. So I'm doing the last Atlantic Division team that I haven't done yet, and today I am doing the Florida Panthers. Um, the Florida Panthers are still struggling, but might be turning around. But right now they're heading on to the Valley of Death in California, so this might be a struggle. Right now I have them finishing last in the division. I just I don't see him finishing. I have a team like a Buffalo, and I don't see a team like Detroit falling back that far, so that where they get overtaken by Florida. I just think the other teams around them are better. This team is not as good at their expansion. They got absolutely fleeced by Vegas, and this team looks a lot better if they have either Vanek or Yager, or if they didn't trade Marsh, Chassell, and Riley Smith. I meant this top 6 is alright, but the bottom 6 is a bunch of just hired guns. It's not great depth at the organization right now, so Florida needs to try and just draft and maybe sign some people and try and restock the farm team and build a team back up. So let's get in the lineup. On the left wing, if he could stay healthy, Jonathan Huberdeau, great player, excellent playmaker, shifty, has good vision. He's good with his hands, and he'll make passes. Last year, 10 goals, 16 assists, 26 points. He'll play like 31 games or something, and then he broke his leg, I'm pretty sure. So it's just a tough injury. Not much you can do about it. He's a good player. I expect him to get upwards of maybe 50 points this year. That'd be nice to see. And then a player who's 22. I really come in his own. I would be nice to see him get in the 60, 65 point range this year. Alexander Barkov, a solid, great two-way centerman, almost like Patrice Bergeron. He's not yet in the same category as him, but that's who I like to compare him to, because they compare players to players, so I compare him to Bergeron in the sense. And I think he'll win a Selke or two in his career. Whenever I watch him, he's just very solid defensively, and he's sneakily good offensively. Last year, 21 goals, 31 assists, 52 points. Like I said, I would like to see him get upwards of 60 goals. Or not 60 goals. 60 points. And that'd be good numbers for him. And then Evgeny Dadonov. A big risk from Florida, because we all saw how Shipachyov turned out in Vegas. That's how Dadonov could turn out in Florida. So I give the GM credit in taking a risk and it paying off. Dadonov last year in the KHL, 30 goals, 36 assists, 66 points. Dadonov's just a good player. He's excellent all around. He doesn't make many mistakes out there when I watch him, and I believe he has 7 goals this year so far, so good for him, man. He's proven everyone wrong. And then second line, this is a speedy two-way line, with the exception of Rada. But you have Dryden Hunt, who in the AHL last year had 13 goals, 18 assists, 31 points. I like watching Dryden Hunt out there. He goes to the net. He doesn't take a shift off. He's speedy. He knows where his teammates are on the ice at all times, and he can find Trocheck. I really like Dryden Hunt. I think he's a good player if he rounds into form and develops properly. And he's getting centered by Trocheck, who last year 23 goals, 31 assists, 54 points. It's great numbers out of Trocheck. Trocheck is a really good playmaker, and he can score given this time and space on the power play. I really like Trocheck as number 2 center, and I think he can get upward of 60 points this year. And then he has a Vadim Verbata, who just doesn't seem to do good without with any other team outside of Arizona. So I'm curious to see how he can do this year. Last year he had 20 goals, 35 assists, 55 points. I mean, he's over 35 now, so it's hard to tell how many points they're gonna get, and just to see if he's gonna fit in Dallas, or not Dallas, in Florida. So curious how it's gonna work. Now this bottom 6, there's some good players here, but like I said, you miss Marshall and Yager and maybe someone like Vanek. You have Jamie McGinn, third line left wing, 17 goals, 12 assists, 29 points. McGinn's a good two-way player. Doesn't score a lot, but he can occasionally chip in. He's alright for third line. He's better fourth line, but if you have to play in third line, you have to. And Nick Bukestad, really like him as their third center. They have good center depth. Last year, Bukestad 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. I'm pretty sure he was hurt also last year, so if everyone could just stay healthy on Florida, this could be really good. It could be a good team. It's just a matter of injuries and stuff. And then Colton Sevior plays good, and he played good in Dallas. Last year he had 9 goals, 15 assists, 24 points. He's not really an offensive player. He's more defensively minded. So, and then his fourth line, Haley's a hired gun. Not as good as he used to be. Well, he's not really a superstar, but he's not really as good anymore. Last year in the AHL, 12 goals, 11 assists, 23 points. Alright numbers. Are probably around 5 goals this year, I think. Then Curtis Volk, who's a prospect, centering fourth line. Last year, 16 goals, 30 assists, 46 points. Curious to see what Volk can bring to the table. He's a really good two-way center, and he gets the job done offensively. And then Connor Brickley, who went to Vegas, and then Florida got him back from Vegas. So last year in the AHL, 15 goals, 11 assists, 26 points. I'm curious to see how he's going to do in the big league. So there's the forwards. Now we move on defense. Sorry. I really like Keith Yandel quarterbacking a power play. Last year he had 5 goals, 36 assists, 41 points. That's great numbers out of Yandel. I expect him to put probably around the same amount of assists this year. And he doesn't score a lot of goals, but you don't need him to, and he's putting up that kind of assists. And then he's paired with Aaron Ekblad, who, playing with Yandel, who's a little more defensively minded than Ekblad, can let Ekblad play a little more offense. That when he was drafted, it can let him open up the reins a little bit more. Last year, Ekblad 10 goals, 11 assists, 21 points. I would like to see him score more because he's capable of a lot more. He's a really good defenseman. And then second pairing lefty is Michael Matheson. Last year, 7 goals, 10 assists, 17 points. Solid penalty killer. Is reliable 5-on-5. Doesn't make many mistakes out there. And then he's paired with Mark Pysyk, who was acquired from Buffalo, or you signed him in free agency. And last year he had 4 goals, 13 assists, 17 points. That's where you're going to get out of Mark Pysyk. Like he said, he's paired with a solid defensive defenseman in Matheson, and they're both good at both ends of the ice. They can occasionally chip in offensively. And then Ian McCoshen is your third pairing lefty. Last year in the AHL, he had 4 goals, 12 assists, 16 points. Curious to see how he's gonna how his game is gonna transfer to the NHL level. And then he's paired with Mackenzie Weegar, who in the AHL last year had 14 goals, 22 assists, 36 points. He's good on the PK. He's good 5-on-5, and you can rely on him in most situations. Now the goaltending's a little iffy because Luongo's been hurt this year, and he's 38. I hate to say it, but can you rely on him to play as a starter? He's up in the age where he can get hurt a lot and just not play at an elite level anymore. Last year, 915 save percentage, 2.68 GA. I mean, it's not stellar numbers. It's alright save percentage, but the goals against getting up there. You can trust Reimer to come and play maybe 40 games. I mean, he's not the best goalie in the world, but he's better without all the pressure he had in Toronto. Last year, Reimer 920 save percentage, 2.53 GA. I mean, that's good numbers. He'll give you a chance to win most games. So it's just they're a good team. They just missed some key pieces they lost in the offseason. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're new, make sure you like and subscribe, and subscribe for more hockey videos, and I'll be back tomorrow. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'm out, guys. Peace.